Our next button will navigate to a website online. So what you first have to do is find a logo for a website, for a company that has a website, and bring it into Flash. So you'd import it into the library. So in this case, I found a logo that has a transparent background, which works very nicely. And I've simply put it on the stage, converted it to a symbol. So watch what happens. I have put the button on the stage. I have gone into the rollover state and animated it, simply moving its position. That's all I did, is move the position. So when the mouse rolls over, I know what is happening. And when I click on it, it actually takes me to the Adobe website. To do this, I've provided you some code in eChalk to use. When it's time for the code, you must highlight and copy this entire section. Do not leave anything out. You're going to use this code for the button and then go back and replace the red text with your own. So whatever you name your button will go here, and whatever website URL you are going to, you need to copy and paste here. That is the only change you'll need to make. So, to get started, we create an ActionScript 3, and I will grab my button from the other file that I've already created. I'm just going to use the file, the button from the library to save time in demonstrating, and I'm going to drag it in. Now, it's huge, super huge, so I have to, of course, use my transform tool to resize it. I can do it this way and move it into place. Or I can actually click and drag to resize the height and width in properties. So let's say, here's my button. As usual, I need to convert it to a symbol, and this is going to be my Adobe button. And it has to be changed to a button symbol. Click OK. All right, so in my new file, Untitled 3, I have the artwork for the button, which I simply pulled off my other file, and the actual Adobe button that I just created. And again, however long you want it to hold on the screen, I'm just going to F5 to insert some frames. And now let's go into the edit mode. The upstate is, as you see it. The overstate can be whatever you choose. I'm going to insert a keyframe to duplicate exactly, and all I did is simply move it out of place so that when I roll over it, it just moves slightly. I could have changed the color, but then it's really not legitimately that Adobe logo anymore. So I simply moved its placement. And in the hit state, I'm going to copy the original frame, and I'm going to paste it in the hit state so it's exactly like we started with. So Command Return over, and now I'll be able to click on it, but it's not yet ready to navigate. So I have to come out of the button symbol edit mode, and I will label my layers, so should you. And I am going to click directly on the button itself and go to Actions. And as I said before, you are going to copy that code exactly, or that action script, and paste it in. Now, I have not yet named my button, so I am going to call it Adobe _BTN. And I'm just going to copy what I put in the instance, and I'm going to paste it right here to replace that. So now the code is going to be controlled, or the button is going, Adobe button is going to use this code to control. Now I need the appropriate website. So let's come over here and go to adobe.com. And then I'm simply going to highlight, copy, come right in here to the code, paste it, and let's test the button. Click, and it takes me to the website. Okay? So one last time. Roll over, it moved. That's all that changed. Click, and it takes me. It navigates. Now it's time for you to try it.